and welcome to the 2-Minute Coach, where I'll be sharing tips and strategies and growth tools in 2 minutes that you can apply to a lifetime.
Hey there. So if you struggle to build sustainable long-term systems around health, performance, productivity, maybe it's around your fitness or physical activity, or maybe it's just trying to pivot from stress because you always feel constantly anxious, then I'm going to share with you today why the 5% really matters. Now, throughout my coaching career, I've identified that when things are simple, they're sustainable. It's usually looking at projects or tasks or anything that's just too big an effort usually leads to procrastination or giving up, right? Because it's when life takes over, then those things become less of a priority. But when you can identify just the 5% of things that make the difference, they become your anchors. And so the 95-5 methodology is really an extension of the Pareto principle, right? So you may have heard of the 80-20 rule, and that's where maybe 80% of your results come from 20% of your effort, or 20% of your best clients is what links to 80% of your revenue. And so this universal law really plays across all life domains, right? It's a universal law of just how things work. But I think within that 20%, we can actually break it down in more detail and get even more specific to identify just the 5% of key elements that are going to lead to an outcome. And so how does this work? Well, of course it takes time and effort, but not a lot of time, because it is all around cause and effect. It's around testing, about measuring metrics, and they are based on your decisions, your actions, your behaviors, and the outcome that it leads to. So it's not just in the health and performance domain. It can also be around relationships, leadership, wealth, right? Investments. What are the 5% of key factors in every single goal that you have that's going to move the needle?
Thanks for listening. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss future episodes, and would love to get your feedback. So please give us a review on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts so that we can share 2-minute growth tools with the world.